Ladies and gentlemen, huge news. Republican candidate for Attorney General Abe Hamadeh files lawsuit over results in Arizona. I want to read you this. This is an ABC15.com, an Arizona affiliate station and publication. Republican candidate for Arizona Attorney General Abe Hamadeh has filed a lawsuit over the results pertaining to midterms. Hamadeh and the Republican National Committee filed a 25-page complaint against every county recorder and board of supervisor in the state. Hamadeh claims it's about gross incompetence and mismanagement. So you have the complaint also states there were a host of errors and inaccuracies in the management of some place of operations and also in the processing and tabulation. Abe Hamadeh writes, Arizonans demand answers and deserve transparency about the gross incompetence and mismanagement by certain officials. I will not stop fighting until all voters receive justice. See you in court. Now, he is separated by about 510 votes. So if you look, let's see if we can get the 510 votes. So you have an article here. Maricopa officials acknowledged that printer issues affected some 17,000. So you have printer issues and you have machine malfunctions, coincidentally on a day that would have benefited Kari Lake and Abe Hamadeh. Hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about this and the House of Representatives going past 220. So we'll probably get 220 or 222, which is good. You got 5.5 million more votes in the popular vote in the House of Representatives. That's because of Trump. That's not despite Trump. Okay? The funny thing is, when Republicans underperform, they don't look at themselves. They don't look in the mirror. They don't look at Mitch McConnell, who underfunded, who did not fund Adam Laxalt or Blake Masters, instead choosing to send money to two Republicans just so a never-Trumper would win in Alaska, and that's Trump's fault. Then you have Arizona. Jeff Flake was openly hostile to Trump. I mean, this is an ancient history. McCain was part of the dossier, or helped further the dossier. Okay, they were both openly hostile to Trump. He was the one who defeated Clinton. McCain didn't defeat Clinton. He lost to President Obama. Paul Ryan lost to President Obama. The Lincoln Project has no Republican represented in Congress now. Not one Lincoln Project person. Liz Cheney lost by 40 points, but hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. We will talk about this, and we'll talk about Abe Hamadeh, and you know what? Go to his website and support this man, especially if you're in Arizona, because the Attorney General, in many ways, is even more important for the future of the people of Arizona than even the governor. Really quickly, sometimes you'll see the comment section for these segments is turned off. This is not about me trying to suppress dialogue. It's about me protecting the channel, or my 3 channels. So, H.A. Goodman, hit subscribe. We're over 200,000. We're almost at 201,000 subs. I want to go ahead and talk about in H.A. Goodman's other channel and the Stock Market Crash channel. I want to talk about these issues, ladies and gentlemen. I want to make sure, because I've tried to be as safe as possible talking about issues, and I want to continue to have my voice heard and address these contentious topics. I want to do so, as you can see, abiding by YouTube policy. So if there's a reviewer on this channel, for this segment, you can see the actual article and you could see what Abe Hamadeh was talking about. So according to Abe Hamadeh, there are a number of issues that will very likely come out in the recount. So this is all about the recount, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, but really quickly, I got one comment said, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to unsub from your channel if you continue to have comments, turn off the comment section. I don't do that often, but there are times when I have to do that for specific reasons that I'm not going to get into right now that have to do with the algorithm or the way YouTube, allows content creators to discuss issues. If a person doesn't want to stick by me or continue to watch my channel, despite me trying my best to voice my thoughts and to do the best that I can in giving you as much compelling content as I can possibly give, I don't know what else to say other than please don't go. But understand also, if you do go, you're not making a statement against me like suppressing anyone's viewpoint, because I'm not doing that. If I would much rather have a comment section. So like for the next video, a comment section will almost certainly be turned on. I'd rather have the comment section up and running. Sometimes, however, because of certain issues, the comment section is off. Certain issues that are actually beyond my control. But anyway, just wanted to kind of clarify that, and I don't even know if I did clarify it. But anyway, Arizona's demand answers and deserve transparency about the pros, incompetence, and mismanagement. At a certain point, you cannot have all of these issues when Trump Republicans, overwhelmingly vote on election day. If those issues coincidentally take place, it is logical and rational to believe there's foul play. Democrats went after Trump and said that he was an operative of the Kremlin. They still believe that. It's the Democratic Party and people who vote Democrat who believe in the greatest hoaxes, the most absurd myths. And what they do is every one of their arguments is appeal to authority. Well, everyone believes this, or everyone is saying that. They don't ever take responsibility for information that misinforms when they're giving that false, fabricated, these baseless claims against Trump. So they went after Trump. They investigated the Stormy issue. They investigated in Georgia, in New York. The federal government investigated. They raided Mar-a-Lago. They investigated his tax returns in New York. They found nothing. They accused him of January. They said he tried to overthrow the United States government. They use a word that is not what Trump was a part of. Not even those people were a part of that. Like, that word is not how you describe what took place. But they couldn't find anything. You have Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger. Adam Kinzinger voted alongside Trump 90+% of the time. Liz Cheney voted alongside Trump 92% of the time. Lincoln Project people are now no longer in the Republican Party. Okay, now you have the last remnants of the Never Trumpers who are saying, "Oh, DeSantis is better. We need DeSantis." I love DeSantis. I think he's fantastic. I think Ron DeSantis is fantastic. But if you had a DeSantis dossier and a raid on the governor's mansion or at his home, because an informant told the judge that he needed to be investigated by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. It was totally nonpartisan, and oh my goodness, now DeSantis is being investigated. There are watchdogs. They're investigating DeSantis for sending human beings to Martha's Vineyard. Okay, so it's like you have a situation, ladies and gentlemen, where if DeSantis had the same negative press, and the same apoplectic, hysterical, laser-focused obsession. It's a rubric, it's a game plan, it's a template, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just that Trump is, it's not just that Trump, creates this or emboldens them to go after him like that. They've learned now, maybe initially it was Trump because he was so unique. They've learned that any Trump Republican who, by the way, is against never-ending counterinsurgency conflicts. The Lincoln Project people were against marriage equality. Trump was not. Lincoln Project people sent Americans to never-ending counterinsurgency conflicts. Trump did not. Lincoln Project people have never been right about anything. And the Bush, Cheney, and Rumsfeld era, not only was it an absolute catastrophe, but led to 8 years of Democrats. And so it's basically the losers within the Republican Party saying, no, 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 we can't have Trump anymore. We have to go back to losing forever. And then they say, well, he lost 2 years ago. Yeah, but he won in 2016. He won in 2016, and Republicans investigated a Republican president. And then when they say, well, Republicans underperformed, yeah, the Republican Party didn't back any of the candidates supported by Trump, who barely lost in Nevada, in Arizona. They barely lost. And then you had never Trumpers in Arizona who were just fine with, like Jet Flake, he left years back. McCain, God bless McCain, great, war hero, God bless him. He was a never Trumper. When you have Republicans openly hostile towards a Republican president, then Republicans lose Senate contests. Not Trump's fault. Okay? You have to rally against the person who is the former president, not people who are failed candidates. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now. If Abe Hamadeh is successful, looks very, very good for him being successful ultimately in the recount. And also, ladies and gentlemen, getting back to the comment section thing, and it's like, how do I explain this? Navigating, like, I have to navigate YouTube policies, and I'm trying to go ahead and actually, you know, well, address everything that's going on in the news. If there happens to be a contentious topic that YouTube would find contentious, well, then I have to abide by certain policies. It's not that I want to suppress anyone's voice. Okay. But anyway, I mean, I hope people understand that. I know that almost everyone does, but there are certain people that perhaps, take it as a slight, and that's not the case at all. Like I said, 99% of my segments always have the comment section on. Anyway, give me your thoughts below, hit subscribe. You can't give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe, though. And thank you so very much. If you want to support my work, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm trying the best I can. It's not like Twitter is a different story now. Hopefully, YouTube will be as free and open as it was in 2016 very soon. But hit subscribe if you want to support my work long term. My Patreon is below. And if you want to give a super thanks is below next to the like and the share buttons. Thank you.